The In-Fisherman love affair with big fish extends into the realm of panfish. Now, where perch are concerned, some of the biggest come from prairie waters, where they often grow quickly on plentiful forage options, ranging from freshwater shrimp to insect larvae and small fish. Today, we're in a setting close to the heart of North America.
These Dakota perch, prairie lake perch, scud lake perch, whatever you want to call them, just an awesome opportunity for, especially, well, all season long, but I love to do this on the ice. Get that spoon out of there a minute. We are started. Bit it good. This isn't even a big perch for this water right here, but look at the back on these guys, just almost 1.5 inches across. And this is only like a 11.5, 12-inch perch right here. They're gonna get bigger, and the sun is rising, and we've got a glorious day to go here. And you always wanna keep these perch from freezing, so I'm gonna put them in the Yeti quick. Into the Yeti, we're gonna keep a few fish for sure. They are beautiful. Whew, 10 feet deep, big prairie bowl lake here. Typical big water, groundwater lake in South Dakota. Boy, it's a beautiful morning, sun rising. And there's one. Got him. Oh, there he is. Oh man, that is what you're after when you come to northeast South Dakota for these perch. Look at that, what an incredible fish they are. They're just a handful. Just unbelievable and so beautiful. Just a simple spoon, Slim Fisher, Johnson Slim Fisher, but that is what you come to South Dakota for. And if I was gonna instruct you on just where to go, in the Webster area, you've got 2 classic lakes. You've got Waubay and Bitter. And then we also often come down to the Watertown area and I'll fish Indian Springs. And then Dry Lake number 2, which is actually where we're at today. And these are big lakes. We're not giving away any secrets. These can stand some pressure. But you want to harvest selectively too. But these are waters where you come and a 12-inch perch is going to weigh about a quarter pound more than they will in most other typical waters. And you've got a lot of 13 to 14-inch fish in these bodies of water. Just beautiful fish. So keeping it simple for the most part on these lakes. A lot of times you're searching, you don't get into a lot of big pods of fish. It's just a fish here, typically a fish there. So nice little spoon like this Slim Fisher. Some maggots on there, a little bit of gulp. And you've got to bring them in before you can get them to bite, so a little flash helps most of the time. So nothing too small, just a straightforward classic spoon to begin with here. That one came in hard. These last 2 have been hungry when they came in. Here comes one. Come on. He's coming pretty good. He's gonna bite. Got him. Right like that. And they pull hard, look at this. They just pull like a tank going down half the time. Up and in, and there we are. Look at that. Are they not something? And they pull so hard. It's like a steam engine, a truck. And they are hooked like that. Now that one came in pretty quickly on it. They are chewing good. There. 1.5 pound fish right there. That's a lot of flesh. And so you saw the whole process there. Fish came in hard. When they come in like that, usually they're going to bite when they get up to it. They're charging good. So we'll get down here, see if there's not another one in the area. A little chilly on the hands, but as is often the case in the Dakotas, you want to pick your days if you can. Get a nice warm day, and this is going to be followed by frigid weather, and that usually means, difficult fishing. Got bit there. There's one here. Come on, buddy. Came in hard. There, we got him. Pulling hard again. There, nice. Nice, nice. Beautiful fish. So there's 2 fundamental moves for these fish that I've noticed on these scud lakes, these big bowl-shaped lakes like this. This is 10 feet of water. This whole lake is 10, 11 feet for the most part. And typically you want to start up a little higher than you normally would in a lot of lakes, so 2 feet off the bottom, you're going to bring more fish in. And if the fish won't go when they first come in, when you're jigging and they come in hard, drop it to the bottom. And in these lakes that have a lot of scuds and a lot of mysis shrimp in particular, a lot of times they bite stuff right on the bottom. So right down to the bottom, tinkle it on the bottom, Get a tight line going right on the bottom, and a lot of times they'll take it right off the bottom. So those are the two fundamental moves. Most of the time though, you're up 2 feet, lift, fall, bring fish in, and then if they're coming hard, usually they bite.
As the day continues, we stay on the go, moving from hole to hole when action slows. That's the nature of fishing for big perch on big shallow bodies of water. Stay at it though. With a reasoned approach, success often shines through.
I mean, these are just incredible fish. And that is why you want to travel to the Dakotas. There's just a few right there. You just see that nice bunch we've got. So that gives you the idea. But look at here. This fish, I actually measured this one. So this one is actually right at 13 inches. And this one I actually weighed at 1 pound 6 ounces. And I think that is pretty close to this one. This one might be just a little bit bigger. This one might be 13 1/4 perhaps, big fish of the day perhaps. I'd have to weigh and actually see, but they're just incredible fish. Just a really otherworldly experience to be able to come here. I'm not saying there's not other great places in the country that you can go perch fishing, but these prairie perch here in the northeast corner of South Dakota are just incredible fish.